Hey guys, I am back today and don't mind my sweaty face. We've been running around. On today's cleaning day, we did a little bit of exercise as a family, and I thought this would be actually a great opportunity to make this topic, make this content today because it kind of relates. We all know those people that are really great at one thing, right? Like they've expanded their container money or money container, and they can get like all the money that they want and they can just kill it in business, right? Or we know people that are in the best shape of their life, like their container for health is like on point. Or maybe we know people that are really great at manifesting relationships, right? Like they have the relationship of their life and their dream, and it's working great for them. But we don't know very many people that are good at all of those things. So if you really think of this as a tree of life, the way I see it is, how healthy would a tree be if it had one amazing like branch? It was like this branch was like on point with its health, but like the rest of the branches were stunted or were fried or burnt out or broken or whatever, right? Would we look at this tree and say, oh wow, what a luscious great tree? Or would we say, oh well, what's wrong with this tree? Like there's a great branch right there, but like the rest of it not so much, right? Well, that's kind of like how our life is, our tree of life. So whatever 3, 4, 5 things are most important to you, now is the time to get really clear on them, and then expand your container. Yes, one by one, like focusing on one thing at a time. That's like how I like to do it anyways. But keep rotating the things. So this has been the key, I feel, to my success in all my containers. So my tree of life, if we were to put my tree of life together, health would be a branch on there, and then it would be love, family, right? The third branch would be spirituality, inner work, and then the fourth branch would be, community service. My business comes under that category. And the fifth branch would be just overall prosperity and abundance, right? Like feeling good in life, like feeling abundant in life. So maybe for one part of, and if you guys have been following my journey, you already know this isn't a maybe. I spent 18 months first just focusing on my health. I had an autoimmune disease at the time. I wasn't feeling good. I was fatigued all the time. And so I spent 18 months just learning about nutrition and biohacking and trying all kinds of different things. Once that was sort of like on autopilot, where okay, I know what I'm supposed to be eating, I know what I'm supposed to be doing with my vitamins and my sleep and my fitness, I put that on Autopete, and then I moved on to another area of my life. So years later, how this plays out is still the same. In my life now, I will focus intently on one area and expand my container on that while everything else is on Autopete. And then I'll pull back in that area and put that on Autopete. I don't know why I want to call it Autopete. It's like automated repetition, and then move on to another area. Because I know it's very easy to get really caught up in your business and then start ignoring your relationships, or really caught up in your relationship and then your business is lacking or your health is lacking. So doing this, you can have a 3-month cycle, a 6-month cycle, a year, or just kind of listen to your heart. I journal about this, and I just intuitively know when it's time to pull back in one area and like go into another area. So I will pull back and when I say pull back, it's not like I'll shatter my health now because I'm focusing on my relationship. No, I know I'm supposed to be working out. I know what I'm supposed to be eating, but I'm more focused on intentionally expanding the container on the new thing that I'm expanding. What this ensures is, if you look at my tree of life, then all the branches look healthy. All the branches are green, they're lush, they're well fertilized, they're well watered, they're healthy, right? And no one thing is lacking. So I don't have to grow in my spirituality and screw up my abundance, or grow in my relationship and screw up my health. But if you look around you, you will see that this is what's happening. The best of the best entrepreneurs often talk about only sleeping 2 hours or getting divorces because their partner, was complaining that they were never home. Like I've heard tons of these people complaining about this stuff. because they had one branch that was lush and green and the other ones were screwed, basically. So make sure you know what your branches are. There's branches that other people have on their tree that just don't appeal to me. They're just not me, and that's okay. That's not my having it all. It doesn't fall into my all. So know what those are, clearly defined for you, and focus on that thing. Expand your container, do your inner work on that, and then allow yourself to move into a different area while that thing is still rotating. It's still going on. So I teach you how to do this in the self-aware activated Barbie program, where there's 12 areas of your life and you can choose to do one a month. Some people do 3 months in one area. Some people will do 6 months in one area before moving to the next one, and some areas may not be something you're looking to improve on because you're already good, or maybe this just doesn't appeal to you, like I said, right? And that's okay. But know what your areas are and make sure that you are really expanding your container. So if you want to really get that help on the 12 areas, I would say the Self-Aware Activated Barbie is the right program for you. But if you want to learn how to expand your container in general in all areas, the Femme Fortune is amazing. It's currently one of my favorite programs. I can't rave about it enough. It changed my life to even teach it. Just go on the website and look at the reviews from women just like you here from our community, all walks of life, all over the planet. Read their reviews. You will be mind blown. So I have both of those linked in the description box for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.